Hey everyone, it's Julie from Main Street USA Studios. Stay tuned for all the latest news from the Disneyland Resort. Now this week, 2026 Disneyland After Dark lineup revealed. Major details for Sweethearts Night and the new 70 Years of Favorites. Zootopia 2 news. Downtown Disney update, holiday food highlights, construction updates, and more. The Disneyland After Dark events for 2026 were just announced, and we're honestly pretty excited about what's coming back. These after hours nights always have their own vibe, special entertainment, fun themes, little surprises you don't get during the regular day. So let's take a look at what's on the schedule this year and what you'll want to keep an eye out for. If you haven't been to an After Dark event before, they are fun, limited capacity nights held at Disneyland Park, where the park stays open late, usually from about 9 p.m. to 1 a.m., and it feels way calmer than a normal day. And then your ticket also includes early entry starting at 6 p.m., giving you a few extra hours in the park before the event officially begins. This year's After Dark lineup has a familiar feel, but with some fun changes mixed in. For 2026, the events, in the order that they happen, are Sweethearts Night, 70 Years of Favorites, Disney Channel Nite, Star Wars Night, and then Pride Nights. So as a reminder, last year we had Sweethearts Night, Star Wars Night, and Pride Night, as well as a 90s Night. So the big shift is that 90s Night has rotated out, and Disney Channel Night, along with the new 70 Years of Favorites, has joined the schedule. So Sweethearts Night is back for 2026. It comes first up on the calendar, and it continues to be one of the most popular After Dark events, with dates running from January 22nd through February 17th. Now this year, there'll be some fun new entertainment, including the Celebrate Love Cavalcade on Main Street, and a brand new musical show, Once Upon a Dream, that ends with a nighttime ball under the stars. You'll also find Disney Duets Karaoke at the Golden Horseshoe, a Valentine's dance party with Donald and Daisy over in Tomorrowland, and adorable photo spots inspired by films like The Aristocats, Tangled, and Lady and the Tramp. And of course, as with all After Dark events, there are plenty of limited time treats at these events too. And in terms of ticketing, Inspire key holders get first access on December 9th. All Magic key holders can buy on December 10th. And then everybody, general public, can purchase starting December 11th. Since this event has sold out quickly in past years, it is worth marking December 9th, 10th, or 11th on your calendar, depending on your Magic Key status. And then the new one this year is 70 Years of Favorites. We're pretty excited about this one and celebrates 7 decades of Disneyland history with nods to classic shows, characters, and musical moments. But this event is only 2 nights, happening March 3rd and March 5th. And for this one, Disney is bringing back some major nostalgia, swing dancing at the Royal Theater and Videopolis at Tomorrowland Terrace. If you haven't heard of Videopolis, it's because it's from a long time ago. Videopolis was a dance club that originally operated where Fantasyland Theater is today. It operated from 1985 to 1989. So it wasn't located at Tomorrowland Terrace, but we haven't seen many nods to Videopolis before, so that was pretty cool to hear. There's also going to be Woody's Roundup-style line dancing at Golden Horseshoe, which took place at Golden Horseshoe in the 90s and early 2000s. Some photo ops inspired by Mad Tea Party, a band that played in DCA in the early 2010s, Main Street Electrical Parade, and Club Buzz. Plus, you'll see some appearances from rarely seen characters like the Disney Afternoon characters. Think Goof Troop, Tailspin, Darkwing Duck, and one of the bigger surprises, the Carousel of Progress parents. Keep in mind, we had the Carousel of Progress at Disneyland from 1967 to 1973 before it got sent over to Disney World. We're not sure exactly what this will look like. Tickets go on sale December 9th for Inspire Key, December 10th for all Magic Keys, and December 11th for everyone else. So mark your calendars if interested, because with only 2 nights, this one will likely move quickly. The ticket sale dates are also the same dates as the Sweetheart Night sales. We don't have any details or ticket sale dates for the remaining After Dark events, but we do know that Disney Channel Night will take place April 12th, 14th, and 16th. Star Wars Night has 4 dates, April 28th, April 30th. Of course, there's one on May the 4th and one more on May 6th. And then Pride Night has 2 dates this year on June 16th and June 18th. And Zootopia 2 comes out on November 26th in theaters, the day before Thanksgiving, and we've seen lots of promotions. Now, Nick and Judy have been already greeting guests over by Ariel's Undersea Adventure, but now we have a new Zootopia character to get excited about. Clawhauser will start greeting guests on November 24th. Clawhauser is the cheetah character in Zootopia 1 and Zootopia 2. This will be a limited time character, but we expect to see it through the Christmas holidays, as the Zootopia cast has been all over Disney parks worldwide promoting the November 26th release. And if you love Zootopia, you can also find Zootopia 2 merch at World of Disney and throughout the resort. Of course, it is holiday time at the Disneyland Resort through January 7th, and that means tons of holiday treats. We'll highlight a few of the new ones here. We did also add chapters to this news video, so if you aren't as interested in the holiday food items, you can easily skip. We'll start with the new items over at Disneyland Park. Over at Jolly Holiday Bakery Cafe, you'll find a gingerbread cranberry cheesecake trifle, an orange cranberry loaf, a s'mores cheesecake, and a sticky toffee bundt cake. You'll also find a white mocha peppermint tree-shaped macaroon. Over at Plaza Inn, you'll find an apple bundt cake and a peppermint chocolate tart. At Rancho del Zocalo restaurant, you'll find the arepa de cochinita pibil, as well as a pozole blanco. Over at Riverbell Terrace, you'll find a buttermilk chess pie, as well as a gingerbread pancake dish. And at Blue Bayou restaurant, you'll find a sticky toffee cake. And then Harvard Galley is bringing back the gingerbread cookies from last year, but this year, look for a new holiday royal icing dipping sauce. At Royal Street Veranda, you'll find a cozy-looking hot spiced apple cider. Perfect for a train ride around the park at night with all the lights. At Tiana's Palace, you'll find a black-eyed pea stew. Over on Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree, you'll find the mint chip funnel cake fries. And at Red Rose Tavern, you'll find the holiday butter cake sundae. And at Troubadour Tavern, this is the one over by Fantasyland Theater, you'll find a Santa breakfast potato. At Galactic Grill, there's a mushroom and Swiss burger, as well as a holiday parfait. Over at DCA, let's review the new items for the holiday foodie guide there. Keep in mind, this is different than the Festival of Holidays items. At Award Winners, you'll find the Yuletide Carnitas Torta, as well as the Don't Forget the Milk and Cookies. Over at Schmoozies, you'll find the Red Velvet Mickey-shaped waffles, as well as a tiramisu cold brew cocktail. At Cozy Cone Motel 1, you'll find the apple pie churro, as well as the hot chocolate vodka cocktail. At Flo's V8 Cafe, you'll find the apple crumble. And then from Ghirardelli shop, which doesn't always have a lot of holiday items, there's a new Ghirardelli Mexican-style hot cocoa. At Lamplight Lounge, there's the Lamplight Delight Donuts. And Boardwalk Pizza and Pasta has a cookie butter trifle. If you head over to the Grand Californian lobby, the Great Hall Cart, which typically opens at 11 a.m. or noon, you'll find lots of treats for the holidays, including the new Christmas Jumbo Cake Pop, Holiday Tea Cake Variety Box. There is a Mickey Snowman Macaroon, a Raspberry Coconut Wreath, and a Santa Jumbo Cake Pop. And then for sweet treats around the park, you can head to Candy Palace and Candy Kitchen, or Pooh Corner if you are in Disneyland, Trolley Treats or Bing Bong Sweet Stuff in DCA, and then in downtown Disney, you can head over to Disney Wonderful World of Sweets. Lots of new options this year like Candy Cane Bark, Gingerbread Mickey Mallow Pop, Hot Chocolate Caramel Apple, Penguin Cake Pop, Santa Mickey Cake Pop, and the Santa Mickey or Santa Mini Caramel Apple. You'll also find this new holiday Christmas tree truck bucket throughout the park. This one is super cute and it actually lights up. One of our kiddos thought it was just a cool truck toy. There's a Mickey Mouse Santa zipper, and check out this new holiday travel mug, super cute for the holidays. And this fun new holiday striped Mickey Mouse shaped glow cube. And once again, in closure and construction updates, we don't have a lot of ride closures through early January at either park. Indiana Jones does close December 1st through 4th, but that is a relatively short closure and it's only on weekdays. And speaking of, the new Lululemon store is underway in the former ESPN zone. And we do want to remind everyone that although Monsters Inc. and DCA is still open, it is set to close in early 2026. So if you're a fan of the ride like we are, make sure to ride it soon.
Thanks so much for watching, everyone. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe for more.